Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, Frigibax, and Shiny LeChonk are all coming to Pokemon Go. That's right, this season, as was teased recently, is bringing in the first ever Generation 9 Pokemon. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that you're all good to the new season that's going to be kicking off imminently. I am very excited because this is bringing in Pokemon that I've actually played the main series game of for once. The most important thing to note is the theme stickers, of course. There's a lovely one there with LeChonk in it and some Zorua ones as well, so looking forward to that. Now, let's begin with some in-game events. So, it has been fully confirmed that Charmander is getting a Community Day Classic on September the 2nd from 2 to 5 PM your local time. That will be this Saturday. Very best of luck to you if you need it. Let's jump into a Paldean adventure. It's going to be a tale of two halves, so Paldean Adventure Event Guide. Let's have a little look at this. So the first couple of things to note. It's 4 times XP and Stardust for catching Pokemon during this event. The Generation 9 Pokemon that are coming in Wave 1. This will be starting from the 5th of September at 10 AM your local time, running till the 10th of September. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, and their evolutions, the Gen 9 starters as expected, and also LeChonk with a little shiny symbol right there. So nice, we're getting a Generation 9 shiny straight off the bat. It's a beautiful pink pig, so good luck. 1-star raids, we're going to have unknowns spelling Paldea, and they will all be shiny. I'm not sure if that's the first time that shiny P unknown will be available. Timed research for LeChonk will be available as well. This might be a season-long thing, so choose a Paldean partner Pokemon. This is naturally very nice. You get to choose grass, fire, or water for once. A new special research story with branching paths, people, will be available to trainers throughout Pokemon Go Adventures Abound, which is the new season for the next 3 months. The wild encounters for this will be Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, LeChonk, and then a couple of other Pokemon, Hoppip, Houndour, Weasel and Fletchling. 7km eggs for this event will have Generation 9 Pokemon in them, so the starters and the Chonk with a shiny potential. Also in field research, copy paste, collection challenge, and some nice looking avatar items. Part 2 of the Ultra Unlock is going to bring in even more Generation 9 Pokemon, which is fantastic, including another shiny. So from September the 10th at 10 AM your local time till September the 15th at 8 PM your local time, which is when the event's going to end, we're going to have more Pokemon arriving from Paldea. So Nimble and Lockix as the family, Pawmi and its evolutions, Bombirdier is the new shiny, and from what we see, that's going to be a 3-star raid boss. And then the pseudo-legendary Frigibax, like they did with Jangmo for Gen 7 way back in 2022. The Paldean unknowns are still going to be available. LeChonk, obviously in the time research, the same bonuses, a few more items, etc. But the key thing is obviously those new Pokemon. But there you go, Bombirdier is going to be a 3-star raid boss shiny, along with Turtonator and Cleaver for this event, which is interesting to see. Frigibax is going into those 10km eggs, folks. So that's how September is starting. Now let's have a little look at the general overview. So the arrival of Generation 9 is not the only thing that's going to be awesome in this season. Shadow Shiny Zapdos is replacing the Shadow Shiny Articuno on the weekend Tier 5 Shadow Raid. So the next Gen 1 bird with its Shadow Shiny potentials coming to the game. Pokestop showcases actually are featured on the calendar, which is interesting. When we dive into the Community Day stuff later, there'll be another chance apparently to get the Master Balls. So another Master Ball special research will be coming through. You've got to complete the timed investigation by Tuesday, November the 21st at 8 PM your local time. We know about the save the dates, of course, Charmander Community Day Classic on September the 2nd, and then September the 23rd may have question marks on there, but if we consult the calendar right here, featured on Saturday the 23rd from 2 to 5 PM, you find Grubbin and Vikavolt showcases. That pretty much confirms that Grubbin is going to be September's Community Day Pokemon. Brand new shiny. October the 15th, which will be after the Barcelona City Safari event, which I'll be attending. November the 5th, and then November the 25th is going to be another Community Day Classic. So the raids are obviously going to switch over at 10 AM your local time on the very given dates. We've got the return of Katana and Celesteela. They were regionally locked in different hemispheres at the tail end of 2022, making a return on September the 1st till September the 8th, and then apparently September the 8th to the 16th. They're going to swap regions, I think for the first time ever. They don't seem to be shiny eligible. Something that is though, September the 16th to the 23rd, Genesect Burn Drive with a shiny release for the first time. So we'll have Technoblast Fire type, and then to round out the month, this is very exciting actually, September the 23rd to October the 6th, the Generation 2 legendary beasts are back. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune all will have a shiny potential, and it's the first time we've seen them in Tier 5 raids for what feels like an eternity. They're keeping it simple with the Mega Raid, so Mega Manectric will make a return for the first half of September, and Mega Gardevoir will come back for the final half of September. Some other events to make note of in your calendar. September the 17th is going to be an oddish research day, which could be quite interesting. A Psychic Spectacular event is going to be coming from September the 10th to the 24th. There will be an Out to Play event that will run from September the 27th until October the 2nd, and then there'll be an Azuro Hatch Day to round out the whole month on September the 30th, much like we saw with Riola, which is quite interesting. Katana and Celestia will have raid hours on the 6th and the 13th of September in their respective regions, of course. The 20th of September is Genesect Burn Drive with that shiny potential, and then all three of the beasts from Gen 2, Johto, will be on September the 27th. The Spol hours are looking pretty good, so Wooper with a shiny potential is going to be 2 times evolving XP for Pokemon on September the 5th. The 12th of September is Mankey, of course, with a shiny potential, and double Catch Candy. Giraffre is hitting a Spol hour on September the 19th with double Catch XP. And finally, Growlithe, the Kanto version, of course, is getting September the 26th Spotlight Hour slot. I won't go through all the seasonal Spawn rotations because that is long as hell, and besides, it will be quite nice to see what goes down. The key thing to note is the seasonal bonuses. These will be active for the next 3 months, so the trainers can open and send 40 gifts per day, which is pretty nice. Increased damage when participating in raids with a friend, so increased damage for raids, which is excellent, and increased XP from going up in friendship level. If you are going to grind XP, this is the month to do it. Coordinate your XP, get your lucky egg down, because if it's boosted XP for level up friendships, it's going to be more than 200,000 XP when you lucky egg a best friend. That's about covering what seems like the top surface of this season. There's still a lot more to dive into, but the key thing is new Generation 9 Pokemon. 5th of September, they are arriving, and then the 10th is another wave with a Pseudo Legendary arriving, and we've got Shiny LeChonk to chase. Very exciting to go for that. Let me know in the comments below, of course, what you think of the new Generation 9 stuff and the new season as a whole. Are you excited? If you are excited, of course, please do smash the like button and subscribe if you are new, because I would greatly appreciate your support trying to push towards 20,000 subscribers before we finish with 2023. Quick thanks to everybody who's a fantastic Patreon member. I wouldn't be able to continue doing the content and the live streams and the travel without the help and support of all the fantastic people on those credits. Really does mean the world to me that I can keep doing this, and indeed with a new lens. There's a new lens on here courtesy of all the Patreon support. We've managed to invest in the camera equipment, so we've got a much better lens for the next season's worth of content. I hope you enjoy, and on that note, I will see you all for Charmander Comday Classic. Yay. Shundo Hunt, that's all that matters. Anyway, I'll say, do take care.